Hey guys, just got done watching Monday Night Raw, so just gonna quickly come on here, give my thoughts. This won't really be a review. I'm not gonna go through the whole show because if I did, this video would probably be just as boring as what the actual show was. Because this show fucking sucked, quite honestly. It's really concerning when 2 weeks in a row, Raw has not done a single thing to enhance any major storyline, and WWE should always have one big storyline that makes fans want to watch every single week, and at the moment there is nothing. WWE is giving us absolutely nothing that is interesting and anything that makes me want to watch. The only reason literally I'm watching Raw right now is because it's now live in Australia, and I'm just, quite honestly, the only other reason is the crowd. Again, the crowd was really good tonight, and I am just waiting to see what happens. Beginning of March, Chicago, Illinois. I want to see what happens if CM Punk is not back and this issue is not resolved between him and WWE. And that's pretty much the only reason I'm watching, to be honest. Because Raw lately, it's turned into SmackDown. That's how bad it's gotten. And the reason I reference SmackDown is because that show has nothing. Like, that, considering what it used to be better than Raw most of the times, and now it's just nothing. It's like Superstars a main event. It's a jobber show, and quite honestly, Raw is slowly becoming that. That is very concerning, considering Raw is the main free TV program. That is really, really, really concerning, and the show just highlighted that. The show sucked. That's all I can really say about it. But I'll go through the main stuff. I guess to open the show, we had Betty White come out. What'd she say? She says she's gonna kick some ass, whatever. In the end, that served no purpose because she didn't really do anything of any substance. And then Triple H and Stephanie came out, and they started talking some bullshit I can't even remember because I didn't care. Then Randy Orton came out and, was pretty much kissing the authority's ass, saying he was sorry and all that, and Daniel Bryan came out, and then it was announced that Daniel Bryan will be having a night off, and as you can imagine, that got boos. But he did end up playing a part later on, so that didn't really matter either. So this whole segment didn't really serve any purpose in the end. It was basically just Randy Orton kissing Triple H's ass. That's all it was. So we go through all that, and then we have like a series of jobber matches. Like we had like Santino and Fandango. Who gives a shit? What else do we have? We had Del Rio versus Dolph Ziggler. It is a shame what WWE has done to Dolph Ziggler. What they have done to him is a crime, because you have this guy who's got all the talent in the world, and what happens? He gets bitched out to Del Rio in 2 minutes. It's really sad what they've done to Ziggler. But after the match, Batista came out and continued this feud between Del Rio and Batista that no one cares about. Like, honestly, when it was announced that Batista was returning, who in their right mind thought, I know what a good feud would be? Batista and Del Rio. No, because Del Rio is boring, and he's the last person I would have wanted to see Batista have a feud with, but it was announced by Triple H that we're getting this match at Elimination Chamber. Who fucking cares? Like, quite honestly, the match won't be anything special. I mean, it'll probably get a fair bit of time because it's had like, I swear this has had like more build up than like anything that WWE is doing at the moment. So this match will probably get like 15 minutes. It'll be boring and yeah, it's, quite honestly, who cares? I don't want to see this match, so it'll probably be my piss break during this pay-per-view. But getting past that, what else did we get? We got the Usos versus Ryback. Usos won. If Ryback won, I would have fucking went crazy because they both suck. And it looks like they're starting a feud between Usos and New Age Outlaws, which, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't really care. I still don't like that the New Age Outlaws are tag team champions, but whatever. What else did we get? Oh, we had Kane come out. And he cut this short promo before Daniel Bryan came out, and they had a little brawl, and it looks like they're gonna have a feud, which I don't care. I don't care what their past was, and their past was somewhat entertaining, but it's just another thing where I just don't care, because Daniel Bryan should probably be world champion by now. He should be the Royal Rumble winner. He shouldn't have to have this meaningless feud with Kane, but we're gonna get it from the looks of it, and no one cares. That's all I can say about all WWE programming at the moment. No one gives a shit because we're not getting anything entertaining or anything that we want, because WWE doesn't listen to their fans. And main event highlighted this: John Cena versus Randy Orton for the 467th time we're getting this match, and it was the usual shit. This match was same old crap that we've seen for nearly a decade now. Match was boring. I'd say it's about middle for all their matches, but it still wasn't very good. It was a lousy way to close the show, and the ending was John Cena celebrating the win over Randy Orton. That's all it was. Nothing came of it. No further storylines were enhanced. That's where I say it's becoming SmackDown, because SmackDown always ends with just a meaningless win that no one cares about. And that's what Raw's turned into. And it sucks, but I'd say the main positive out of this Raw, the Hall of Fame, Lita is the new inductee, which is good. I think she's earned it. I think because she was definitely one of the most unique divas, especially her in-ring style. So I think it's good to see Lita in the Hall of Fame. I still want to see Randy Savage. I don't know why he hasn't been inducted yet, but Lita was a good addition, and she does deserve it. So, yeah, but apart from that, this Raw sucked. And they better do something special next week, because I'm not really all that excited about the Elimination Chamber. Apart from the Shield Wyatt match, nothing has got my interest. The Elimination Chamber hasn't got my interest, and that's the selling factor of this pay-per-view. So, God, the start of 2014 is not being good for WWE, but hopefully they can fix it. Hopefully next week's way better. I hope it's not any worse, because that's going to be a pretty shitty show if it is. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts on Raw. I'm going to be doing my WrestleMania 30 predicted match card later on tonight, I'd say. So be on the lookout for that. That'll probably be uploaded in the next 24 hours or so. And I got other stuff. I'm still going to do ranking videos and WrestleMania videos. So yeah, be on the lookout for all that, and later everybody.